Hello all, I am P.W. Ingade working as an assistant professor at Sanjeevani College of Engineering, Kopargaon. So today we will discuss some important numericals on reaction steam turbine. A 50% reaction turbine with symmetrical velocity triangle running at 400 rpm has the exit angle of blade as 20 degree. So exit angle of blade is nothing but phi angle, so it is 20 degree, and the velocity of steam relative to blade at exit is 1.35 times the mean blade speed. The steam flow rate is 8.33 kg per second, and at particular stage the specific volume is 1.381 meter cube per kg. Calculate for this stage a suitable blade height assuming rotor mean diameter as 12 times the blade height, and diagram work. Okay, so we'll see step by step. First of all, velocity triangle for reaction turbine. So this is a CBL, which is common for inlet and outlet velocity triangle. C1, CR1, theta angle, phi angle. Okay. So for Parsons turbine, C2 equal to CR1 and beta equal to theta. Okay. Alpha equal to phi, so C1 equal to CR2. So N is given capital N, 400 rpm. Alpha is 20 degree. But alpha equal to what? Phi. CR2 equal to C1 1.35 times the CBL, and D equal to 12 into H. V is also given, it is 1.381 meter cube per kg. We solve step by step. Now we'll calculate what? Blade height H. Okay. Now CF1 equal to CF2 equal to CF equal to C1 sin alpha. So it is 1.35 times the CBL into sin 20. Because C1 is how much? 1.35 times the CBL. Now it is area of flow, it is pi into D into H. So it is pi D. What is H? It is D by 12. Because it is mentioned in problem. D equal to 12H. Okay. So it is pi D square by 12. Now at this stage we don't know D. Okay. So mass flow rate is what? Area into CF upon specific volume. Okay. So mass flow rate is nothing but rho into Q. Okay, what is rho? It is 1 by V specific volume, and what is Q? It is area into velocity is nothing but Q. Okay, so therefore mass flow rate is 8.33 A into CF is what? 0.4617 CBL upon 1.381. Okay. So here you see area into CBL you are getting. Now what is area? It is pi D square by 12. So pi D square by 12 into what is CBL? It is pi D n by 60. So finally you are getting the value of diameter 1.656 meter, and H equal to D by 12. So it is what? 0.138 meter. Okay. Now diagram work. It is mass flow rate in bracket. Mass flow rate into CBL, CW1 plus CW2. Then it is m dot CBL C twice C. This formula also we have already discussed, okay, while discussing the maximum efficiency condition. So you are getting what? 15.4 kilowatt. Here I have written the volume flow rate. It is Q, EF into CF, okay, and mass flow rate is what? Rho into Q. Now next problem. 300 kg per minute of steam at 2 bar and 0.98 dry flows through the given stage of a reaction turbine. The exit angle of fixed blade as well as moving blade is 20 degree, and 3.68 kilowatt of power is developed. If the rotor speed is 360 rpm and tip leakage is 5%, calculate the mean drum diameter and blade height. The axial flow velocity is 0.8 times the blade velocity. So this is the given data. Mass flow rate 300 kg per minute, so 300 by 65 kg per minute. Pressure is given, X is given, okay, power is given, tip leakage is given. So CBL is pi D n by 60. Okay, so we'll go step by step. Power is what? M dot CBL CW. Power is given. Okay, so by using this power formula you can calculate what? CW. It is 40.988 upon D. So assuming Parsons turbine, so CF1 equal to C1 sin alpha. So C1 equal to this 44.091 D. We don't know value of D. Also CW equal to twice C1 cos alpha minus CBL. This formula also we have discussed. Okay. So you are getting put the value of CW, put all values, you will get the value of D. Then blade height. So mass flow rate. So I told you it is what? Rho into Q. Okay. So it is pi ds Cf upon x into Ag. So you are getting the value of H also. Okay. So this is what. Yes, the outlet angle of blade of Parsons turbine is 20 degrees. The axial velocity of flow of steam is 0.5 times the mean blade velocity. If the diameter of ring is 1.25 meter and rotational speed is 3000 rpm, calculate inlet angle of blade, power developed if dry saturated steam at 5 bar passes through the blade whose height may be assumed as 6 centimeter. So very simple, you draw the velocity triangle, you write all given data, okay, and then calculate what? Complete the velocity triangle by drawing it geometrically. You will get the values of beta, theta, okay. Then you can calculate power developed. So area flow, then mean flow rate, okay, that is rho into Q, and then mass flow rate you are getting 61.5 kg per second. Then from steam table Vg, then power developed, okay. So these problems you can solve by practicing, okay. Then so the following data refers to a particular stage of Parsons reaction turbine. Speed of turbine is 1500 rpm. Mean diameter of rotor is 1 meter. Stage efficiency is 80%. Blade outlet angle is 20 degree. Speed ratio is 0.7 and determine the available isentropic enthalpy drop. So very simple. S is CBL by C1. Stage efficiency is given. So isentropic enthalpy drop you have to calculate. So first of all calculate CBL. It is pi dn by 60. Then S, okay, so you are getting C1 for Parsons turbine alpha equal to pi. So draw the velocity triangle, okay. By measurement you are getting CW1 as a 106.5 meter per second, CW2 as a 27 meter per second. Now what is stage efficiency? It is work done upon enthalpy drop, where H suffix D is isentropic enthalpy drop. So you can calculate what isentropic enthalpy drop. Very simple. Okay, so I think this problem we have already solved in last video. Very simple. Okay, so this completes the numericals on reaction steam turbine. So now on today we'll stop here. Thank you.